This is the NAFIO SIG Release Meeting for October 30th, 2023. I don't actually see anything on the agenda, other than actually I think none of us actually requested it, but then because I guess last week's TSC meeting was very busy, we never formally announced that we are moving our release. Obviously, our release is probably not happening in November 15th. And I think during the summit, Kandan kind of said that it's going to be in December. So I think we don't really have to do anything to make to
I think
say that fact that it'll probably be mid-December. Go ahead.
I think everybody's understanding is it's mid-December at this point of time.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so obviously it's not mid-November, but no one said anything during the TSC meeting. TSC meeting was actually pretty busy last week. So, but I guess it goes without saying that this is mid-December now. Is there anything from you, Bala?
I was gonna ask Rado if he's I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
Because he doesn't, since he cannot join the automation meeting, this is a meeting I usually go through the board with him.
How can we get the attendance of the SIG Release meeting up? Maybe we should get some donuts and stuff like that, and coffee, free coffee.
Yeah.
Well, the time is terrible, I guess, for folks in different time zones, on European time zones or India time zones.
Let me see if I can find him in Slack or something.
I just pinged him.
You pinged him. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, he's joining.
Cool.
There you go. Okay. So yeah, go ahead, Bala. Rado's here.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Sorry for running late. Daylight savings time change always surprises me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Europe is this week, huh?
Yeah. I always think.
For us, it's next week. Yeah.
So I can put the board link to the chat in the board. Link to the board in the chat. Do you mind sharing it, Stephen? Otherwise, I can share it.
You can go ahead and share it. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, let me see. Okay, where is this? Hey, Rado, can you see the board?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, why is it now? How? Okay. How do I go back to my screen? Which screen are you seeing right now? Are you seeing the
Chrome with a 500 million of tabs open?
Okay.
Nephew R2 and then
okay.
And a consolidated
yeah, Asani is Rado, so this is all Rado stuff.
Okay, cool. Thank you. It's a billion. You're right, Rado. Yeah.
Still haven't found a good solution for this. It looks almost the same most of the time for me.
Yeah. So I think probably we can start. We can go some of these items. I usually use this meeting to get your inputs because generally we do this in the SIG automation meeting, and obviously that time doesn't work for you. So this can we just? I just wanted to see whether we can move some items to the done column. Okay. I wanted to collapse this.
All right. So if you could close this, let's start from the top.
I think this is the top. What's the top?
Free. Because the one is Epic. All right, yeah, let's go with this one. For automation release process, I've got this basically done. It's not submitted yet.
Okay.
Still needs some testing. I got a pretty big crash on my infrastructure here, so I have to redo my Pro instance. But that's basically done.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So I'll okay, all right. Thank you. And this one,
so for upgrade, this can be. I think it can be moved to done.
okay.
There is a there is Docker image to run this. I just have to add the job. So that's basically done.
Okay. So yeah, basically, I said that you want it to be semi-automatic, something like that.
That's
right?
yeah. That code is already submitted and the image is in a Docker hub. So
Cool. Thank you so much.
That's done. What's next? The code coverage. The image just built here in my local thing. I will submit it today probably. Also, I have a new reports for code coverage with the pretty graphics. Let me show you. Because there is already a tool that generates the code coverage stuff from Go, but it's just this one just looks prettier. So let me quickly show you.
Okay. So do you mind?
Yeah.
Shall we just go over the couple of issues, then you can take over?
Okay, sorry, I just grabbed the screen. It's nothing much. It's just this, but you have this nice. It highlights what parts of code are not covered and so on. It will be just added.
And that's what the regular Go tool also allows, right? Are you saying that you're using the native?
It does pretty much the same. This one just looks better, in my opinion.
I don't know why I cannot see your screen then. What are you sharing? Should I do a stop share?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to do a stop share to see your screen. I don't know.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's. I mean, it's got a cleaner look in my opinion. So it's added to the Go test Docker image. I will submit the PR for this shortly. It's basically built just now. I just have to test it if everything else works. I've also bumped the Go versions in it and the test versions. So just to have this nice and fresh. All right, so that's about it for what I had to show for this one. You can you can go back to sharing.
Yeah, let me do a share screen. No, I meant to master the Zoom thing to see how. So this is so essentially this one. I think you just wanted it to be informational this time. I think I'm gonna have to change this.
It's not gonna be blocking, but it will display the difference in the coverage percentage. So in case somebody is submitting code without, and it will decrease overall coverage, it will just display the information, but it will not block for now, as we agreed on the previous meeting, right?
Yeah, 1 second, guys. Yeah, absolutely. So it has occupied everything. All the real estate is gone. I don't know. Okay. Now I can. Awesome. So that is that. So this one, the run integration tests prior to merging PR.
That's still in works, but we've got periodic end-to-end tests running. If you go to Pro and you in the first combo box job type, if you pick the periodics, it will display this periodically running on Ubuntu and Fedora, end-to-end tests.
Okay, can you please add that link to this Jira ticket?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that others can benefit too. Yeah,
I can send you right now, and
okay,
it,
yeah, that's
I guess
yeah,
it will be faster.
Yeah.
I put it in the chat here, if that works for you.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. This is an epic. This contains everything else.
But that's just if you could go back to this, it's just a periodic job that runs end-to-end tests.
Yeah. And then you wanted to make it. So
yeah,
basically, you want to make it
to run every PR. Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you. Awesome. That's
Right.
good. So
and
this one,
for experimental repo, I have everything prepared here.
Okay.
I've just messaged John. I need somebody with permissions to set the original Nefio Pro GitHub application to be basically a public application to also cover Nefio Experimental, which is different organization. So it has to be the application which basically joins the Pro instance with our GitHub organization for Nefio project. It has to be made public. Originally, it was made private. I don't have access rights to do it, so I've messaged John with the details.
So what do we have to do there, though? So
in Pro application in GitHub organization, you have to change from private to public. Then in Nefio experimental, I can add this application. Of course, the Pro will only work on the repositories which are enabled in its configuration. So it doesn't matter if it's public or private.
So we have to enable Prow, or you're saying that we have to do it on the org?
In order to use our Prow instance in Nefio experimental, there is a GitHub application which basically works as a bot to display all these updates on the PR and so on. So we have this application deployed in Nefio project organization, but it's made private, so I cannot use it on Nefio experimental, and it has to be changed from private to public application. It will be just then available in GitHub marketplace, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't hold any private information.
So experimental is private. Is that's where the problem is?
The experimental is also it's also open, but the application, the GitHub application, is private. So let me.
Where do we change that? Let me see.
So basically, one more confusion there. So I requested Kenny to make you an admin. So you are the admin of experimental right now?
Yes, I'm admin of experimental, but I'm not admin of Nefio project. And this application has to be changed in Nefio project because originally it was deployed there to use our Pro. So, but I cannot see it, so to speak, from other repositories. It has to be made public, the application itself.
Okay, so basically you're saying we have to change Pro in Nefio
project.
Main repo.
Yeah, let me share the screen.
Can you point me to a link, see if I can just switch it for you very quickly?
Okay, yeah, right away. I will put it in the chat.
I added it. Does it make sense? I added a statement here.
We need to change Pro GitHub application. After this Pro with capital letters, GitHub application.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. So if you go in a GitHub app where you go to like an install app part, so it's in developer. If you go to repo organization settings, the cog on the top, and on the left hand side on the bottom you have developer settings or something like this. There's gonna be like a GitHub app thing, and there's probably gonna be either configure or edit button, something like this. So what the documentation says, you have to go to advanced and then make this GitHub app public. So that's basically in this link what I've sent you. I don't know if that's a quick change or you have to just take a while to look for it. We can do it afterwards.
Okay.
It's not a pressing matter. So, but anyways, once this enable, I can deploy the proud configuration to also cover the Nephew experimental, and it will be done.
Cool. So basically, once Stephen, I think you are taking care of that, I believe. So once that is done, then probably we can move ahead with the.
Yeah, I will submit the PR with the proud configuration change to cover both of these organizations. So Nephew project and Nephew experimental.
Awesome, cool. Thank you. So I made a note there, and then oh man, I did not see my Slack messages today. I had to see. Okay, what is there in the agenda? Is there anything else in the agenda? I'm just thinking. No, there is nothing in the agenda explicitly today. So this is the main thing I wanted to cover. So yeah, I think so Rado, really appreciate. I mean, as we can see, you are you are our driver.
You are SIG3 basically.
Yeah, exactly. So really appreciate this. I think we are making very good progress on this one. Looks like between this week and next week, we will make a very good progress on these items. Rado, Tal has raised his hand. Before I give to Tal, any other observations, any other questions from you, Rado, or any other thing that you want to share with the team?
Yeah, I've also added a couple of changes. Predominantly, it's OAI run NF custom installer, the controller, sorry, build. So it builds the images now, and also tests for its source code are running right now. So that's also one thing from the last week.
Okay. So basically for the OAI. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. Okay. Cool. Probably we can add an item then. We can make it in progress or done.
That's right. Just to keep the track.
Yes.
Of
So
what
basically,
has been done. All right. Yeah.
Support building.
Okay. Go ahead, Tal.
Sure. Yeah. So as you know, the elections for SIG chairs have been extended. I don't know if we have anybody submitting right now to be chair for SIG3. Any update? Anybody is going to throw their hat in the ring? I don't know if we absolutely need a vice chair. I mean, it would be good to have somebody as backup, but we at least need a chair.
So yeah, Tala, I think, yes, it's in the works. I think there'll be some submissions, I can tell you, in the next day or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Tal, but we should not discount the vice chair because we need a way for folks to, step into the chair position. The vice chair can step in there. We want to probably.
No, we want people who wanted to be leaders. So chair, vice chair, absolutely. Anyone who's interested, do it. Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, you know the work. It's not too much in addition to what people are already doing. It's just the admin work of making sure that there's somebody in the meeting recording, managing the agenda, and joining the TSC meeting to report on SIG3 progress.
Which for a very long time, John and I has been like offloading that to Bala anyway.
Well, I'm not volunteering anybody who doesn't want to step up. It is extra work. But yeah, you'll get to put a hat on your feather that you're a chair of a SIG. You can put it on LinkedIn, and everybody will be really impressed.
Yeah, thanks, Tal. I think yes, there'll be some submissions for sure. I plan to do that, and I'm pretty sure there'll be some submissions overall for chair and vice chair as well. I think I agree with Bish. I think I expect to see some submissions in the next couple of days.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing else, you have your 35 minutes back. Thank you.
Well, we've speed run through it today, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean,
I like this meeting because if you don't have anything to discuss, I think we should call it off. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think
Yeah, that's good policy.
This is by far the most efficient SIG.
yeah, I think we just discussed. We just went to the board. For the release itself, I think if that process is automated, Rado, probably we can take a look at that one later. Maybe next week's meeting. What are we going to do the release for R3? Sorry, R2.
R2.
Sorry, R2.
Yeah.
I'm jumping the gun. Yeah.
All right.
R2.
So what's the schedule? I should probably know it by
It
now.
is. It is. I think right now it is slated for December 15th.
December 15th. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So before the holidays. Yeah.
Yeah. We probably don't want to slip that.
Yes.
Oh yes. Speaking of holidays, I will probably go on Wednesday. There's like all Saints or whatever you call it thing,
Okay.
and it's a bank holiday here, so I will probably be offline.
No. Yeah. Enjoy your holiday.
Yeah. Enjoy your holiday. Rado. I hope you don't take the holiday on December 15th.
No. For my Halloween, I want to dress up as a network function. I'm not quite sure how to do it yet. Yeah.
Actually, you need to wear a dress that all says 3GPP, Aura, and NetConf. Yang. Everybody will be scared.
I'll be very popular at parties.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks, everyone.
So much, Stephen. Thanks, Rado. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Bye.